It's either, I don't know if you can do it through PlayStation settings or you can just go to YouTube of Sam_647. Which I'd like to believe you're already subscribed to. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, guys. You should see, she has like a compound. It should be on your map. Yeah, she's not here. We gotta go to the drug lab. Get high on some bliss, yo. First one's free.
When this is over, we will all be together in the bliss.
Aww. I think he's about to watch it over YouTube. You gotta verify your age. For my totally mature content. Although I am actually bad for kids. I was playing with my friend Marlon's 14-year-old cousin, and I realized that I maybe treat all people that age as if they were me when I was that age. And yeah, might not be the greatest.
Now you see what we can do.
Oh my god, well, it's not my relative, so I guess I'll just roll the dice on this one and either help him mature. This part? The whole like lucid dreaming? Oh.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
Sam_647. Except the title of the live stream will be Fortnite because I didn't change the name. But when it says what's live instead of a previous upload, that's it. And you didn't click it because you thought it was Fortnite? Okay, there you go. Yeah, like I fully, it says like Fortnite solo play or something, but this is the Far Cry stream.
But now he understands its purpose.
The fight's just about to, actually no, the fight doesn't start right away.
And if you try to stop him...
No. Yeah, but you guys are like specifying to make sure I didn't skip them all. And your tiny bit of advice of don't let him tattoo you actually probably helped me finish that a lot faster. Because it kept saying like, just say yes, and I just didn't press anything. Oh shit, we're actually in the boss fight. Alright. Yeah, no, if you just keep refusing to say yes, they keep kicking the shit out of the priest until eventually they knock him down and he drops the Bible and there's a gun inside.
So close now.
Alright.
So close.
She throws like magic balls at you while the angels attack you. Also, the like ghosts die in one hit, so try not to blow through your ammo taking them out, because there'll be a lot of them. Here we go. Oh.
You can't do that.
So, oh, you're down again.
Where did I go?
Well, there's the angels, and then there's her, and she... Oh, fuck. Where are you? Oh, fuck.
No, over there.
Oh my god, I have no med packs either. Oh, this is getting rough. Right. Get up, get up, get up. Are you up? There you are. Okay, so she's like launching magic balls at us while the fucking crackheads run at us, so you really gotta be aware. Yeah, they fucking get you.
Why do you keep fighting us?
Oh, fuck. Don't, if I revive, don't bother picking me up either way. Be right back.
The world is crashing to an end. It is diseased and corrupt. The Father is offering you a chance to let go. Stop worrying. To be free. No, over there. Killer. Now you see me. Now afraid. You will never know what I know. You don't know what he'll do. You strike, but you cannot.
Yeah, I'll show you. This is what I ended up getting. After my team was fucked, I actually got properly.
Fighting us. You know what's coming. The Father showed you. The world is crashing to an end. It is diseased and corrupt. The Father is offering you a chance to let go. Stop worrying. To be free. Traitor, not too close. What are you doing? Not too close. Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. You can't do that. You're scared. Fighting us. You know what's coming. The Father showed you. The world is crashing to an end. It is diseased and corrupt. The Father is offering you a chance to let go. Stop worrying. To be free. Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. I wouldn't do that. Fighting us. You know what's coming. The Father showed you. The world is crashing to an end. It is diseased and corrupt. The Father is offering you a chance to let go. Stop worrying. To be free. Don't you see what you're doing? coming.
How are we doing? Are we dead yet?
The world is crashing.
Three. We died 3 times in the time that I left. Oh, she's half health though, so we reached a milestone.
Stop worrying. To be free. You cannot cross the Father.
Holy fuck. Cool probably goes through so much grain.
Live by the sword and you will die by the sword.
Is it a fucking slave in a hamster wheel doing it? Like,
none of this was my fault. You think I wanted this?
in a trench coat trying to pass themselves off as an adult.
I was 17. I was just a child.
Yeah. The guys in India are going to be gone for a week next week because they're going to look at a canning machine in the States.
You strike. No!
There we go. Alright, Kyle, while you're watching, that's how you do it. Easy as pie.
You still don't understand. You don't know what it is you're doing, do you?
Well,
Joseph.
I can join Kyle's mission to get through. Yeah, I guess.
But you will be the one who decides what happens. You are the start. You'll be the end.
Because it helps, if you have 2 people, it helps to eliminate the fake ones faster. But even in this fight, I was almost out of ammo there. And that would have been fucked.
It was always gonna happen this way. You'll walk the path.
Oh, well, here's the cutscene.
You'll rescue your sheriff. You'll be
Hey, man.
the hero.
It's not her fault.
And then you'll choose.
She's taking advantage of.
And if you don't listen to him,
So I've grown attached to this Faith character.
you're right.
Did you ever do that stuff, Adam? Yeah. Like, me and Frank haven't done mushrooms in fucking, like, we just went through that phase of where we do it as often as, like, our tolerance would let us, and then we kind of just haven't done it in a long time. And it's also one of those things where the longer you put it off, then you kind of build it up in your head, and you're kind of worried about, like, how far down the rabbit hole you'll go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, that's... Yeah, I totally get it. I've all got them from the same guy. Yeah, it's just that, I don't know if he, what might have happened is, I said I needed them, so he went to one guy and got them, and then when he saw that it was going to be a consistent thing, he probably went to another guy and picked up something in bulk, maybe, and so maybe but we paid the same price all the time. I don't know. Yeah, I totally get that. They're probably more twiggy and stuff. Like stemmy instead of fat. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, really? You did what a lot? Oh, but that's not what you want. You want to be fucking. At the very least, you want to see shit. Like, I have this like fucking vent that's up high and collects dust, and every time me and Frank get high, we call it Cousin It because it just looks like it's covered in fur. And like it's fucking, you trip out. Yeah, no, I've done some wild trips.
Stop the blast!
Probably, but like the only time that I gave them to you guys was I gave you guys like a hit and a half for you to split. So that's like a really small dose. And then you did it again with Tom, but Tom's an old soul. His stuff's not as like things that he thinks are super potent just aren't as quite. Yeah, I can kind of see that. I don't know. I can I don't think it was his birthday party. I think it was another party because I went to the birthday party and he was handing out bits of mushrooms. But I don't know if you did a sugar cube then. I know he had another party that I didn't go to. It's also weird that sugar cubes would be the vessel because, like, say if you're like really high on MDMA or something, you take sugar to kind of calm you down and sober you up. But, like, I know acid and M are totally different, but. Fucking drop it on your tongue. I don't know, yeah, I'll tell my buddy that like these last couple patches, if they're like a bunch of little stems and shit, I'm not interested. I either want fat caps or branches. Shit, okay, these ones are kind of hard to... Oh, the proximity mine? It got within the proximity and exploded, but he was on the other side of a wall, so it didn't actually do any damage. Yeah, this is after you kill her, you're kind of taking down the bliss factory that she's sort of been in charge of. Except these missions where you gotta destroy this kind of shit, my problem is that I always feel like I'm on a time limit, so I rush through them and then I end up getting taken out all the time. Oh no, I lost my main. Fuck. So the silos show up on the map and aren't as hard, but the shrines on Faith's Island, I had to Google where they were because I was having so much trouble finding the last like 2 or 3. Oh, so you have as many as I had of Faith's shrines before I got fed up and Googled it. Because they don't stand like on John Seed's silos, they're like the only bright red things on the map, so you can kind of easily see them. But hers are like there's so many trees and everywhere, and there'd just be this tiny green like church thing, and it's so easy to miss them.
I'm sorry, Parker, but I need to get out of here. I can't see straight from this bliss. It's all
You coming for me, Adam?
blow this place into oblivion.
I'm down if you want to help me out, buddy. I just feel like teabagging someone, and you just happen to be the closest one. It's not personal. It's just my kink. Ew. It just combined me thinking of like sweaty, hard, long day at the office on top of teabagging. Oh, these ones, you can just kind of blow them up all at once. Like you don't. It's not as hard as the rotating the things. I'm on the. I've completed all 3 islands now on my file. No, I did John Seed, and now my next thing will be to fight the father on his middle island. But I'm doing a bunch of like the side missions on John's stuff because I'm worried that if once I beat the father, I really won't be motivated to play that much. Yeah, you can reset Outposts and will probably be like New Game Plus where things are just tougher, but once I beat this, I'm probably going to be taking a long, hard look at God of War. So I'm trying to prolong doing the last boss fight for as long as I can, so I'll happily help you guys for whatever. And also the jumping won't be as prominent either. People would jump, but they'll just look like an idiot. It won't help them in any way. It's like if people were trying to jump around and shotgun you in Call of Duty. It's like, okay. But the one thing that's definitely gonna take me the hardest is some of the Clutch Nixon missions in this game. Oh my god. They're good, and they're fun, and after a lot of runs you kind of start to get a feel for it, but some of them are just fucking hard. Wait, what? Yeah, as you progress, like the challenges get harder. Like at one point, they'll like start to be this like helicopter troop looking around for the whitetail militia and stuff like that. So, like it goes from just like the average dudes at outposts to then there'll be a lot more armored cars driving around and things. Yeah. No, yeah, but one of the plain ones on the Clutch Nixon, the final outpost, I felt like you pretty much have to crash, but you just have to crash it a way that you fall through the last ring. And if you, like, I fucked that up so many times, like the very last one, I just hit the rocks weird and I'd bounce backwards instead of through it. Like, I'm sure if you hit it straight on, that's different, but... Hey. Like, I try and do all the side missions first, but once you liberate, like, the entire area, you get more money for completing missions. Yeah, so if you've beaten the boss of the island, then you get, like, 50% more money for each mission you complete after that. Well, the XP is only, it's called like resistance points, and the resistance points are only to lead up to the boss fights. Yeah. But I don't know, like for me it's, I kind of have trouble spending my money unless I decide to like ball out on something. Because once you get, like, once you have the gun you like, and you start to kill lots of people, so you pick up lots of assault rifle ammo on the ground. And I've also unlocked the final health perk, so I have 300% health, so I die a lot less. But then you unlock like special weapons and things that are just kind of fun to buy. They're not stronger, but they just have the skins on them.
You look like hell.
Yeah, well, I feel like it too.
Need help getting back inside?
Hell no, I'll manage.
Hell no, I'll manage.
I didn't think you could pull this off. You saved a lot of people here today, Rook. Don't forget that.
Hey, can you give me a hand?
Better go.
You know, there was was a moment just before you arrived. I just
The arcade games in here?
couldn't see a way out.
Well, now that I have
You led the
a
way.
shitload more perks unlocked, I feel like I'll be at more of an
People
even playing
died,
field.
but everyone here, all of us, were alive because of you. And I'm damn proud of you. Now, I want you to find that goddamn Joseph.
Wait, you killed
bring
John?
him to justice or put him in the ground.
Wait, am I thinking of Jacob then?
That's an order, deputy.
Or no, Joseph's the leader. Yeah, so Joseph's the leader, John is the first island, and then Jacob is the second island, I believe.
A seal has been opened.
Yeah, and then...
My faith.
And Faith's not even her real name. Yeah. Listen to what he says, listen to us.
My faith. She was not the first to carry that name, but she was the most devoted. She was like many of you when she came to me. Broken. Lost. I put my faith inside her. She became angelic.
Sounds like a priest trying to convince a child.
Perfect. And those sinners took her away from us. It is faith that holds us together.
Take my faith, alright, alright,
And
alright.
without it, we are lost. So we must never lose faith. And those that try to harm us will suffer.
So they do that, like that kind of scene after you defeat each sibling. After you've defeated the third one, he's got like snot and tears, and he's just freaking the fuck out. No, he's losing it.
Ambien River is free, and with John in the ground, there's only Jacob left. He's dug into the north. Get going, deputy.
All right, so should we do arcade, or should I, Kyle? You want me to join you for the fight, or?
You might want to pop in. There's some new toys you might want to play with.
Yeah, so invite me to your game and I'll join it, and then because you're even closer than Adam was. It shouldn't take too long. We'll just have to do the same thing that you saw us do. We have to turn the valves. Oh, okay. What the fuck? How is there a down? Pardon me. Like, let me see if I can. Oh, okay. So. Oh, I might have to end this current co-op session, or. Huh? Well, maybe. I don't know, at the very least, I don't think so. Oh, I can like see your missions that you're on. You guys all want to just leave this area, fly to John's region, and get cheeseburger?
This is Wade over at the Fang.
Yeah, John and Jacob. Yeah, we'll fly up there and get cheeseburger. Just kick the game's ass.
Fang Center. Peggy's took all the animals, but I think Cheeseburger is still loose.
Damn Peggies. Oh my god. Go to online tab, I guess. Okay, hang on. I'll leave this co-op session, and then we'll see what's up. Well, don't stick your hands in hot fat. Hurts real bad. So do skin grafts. Would you like an apple pie with that? These sound familiar, but I don't know them. What about the moose who drinks a lot of juice? Oh yeah. Fucking camp. So, do you guys want to hear one of my camp stories? So, there was this girl that I had a crush on at camp, and I was pretty sure she had a crush on me too. And we'd made plans to go swimming during one of the free times, but then leading up to that time, me and some kids had started going frog hunting, and I was really caught up in that. So about an hour after I was supposed to be meeting up with her for swimming, I saw her, and I apologized, but I'd caught a frog for her, and it was in a Pringles tin. And it didn't go over as well as you might think. I really had a way with the ladies as a kid. With a frog in it. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I mean, hindsight's 20/20, but, yeah.
My favorite class at homeschooling was guns. Mama was the best teacher.
Wait, am I in Kyle's mission now, or am I alone? Oh, sorry, 1 second. Hello? Like it wasn't going through at all, or it was ringing but fucking up? Fucking freedom mobile, bro. No freedom. Pardon me? No, not only did I have pizza last night, but I ate A&W food. I'm a fucking piece of shit, but it results in me not being very hungry. If you want, you can bring food to eat here, or you can eat it at home. Well, what are your intentions with my daughter? Yeah, A&W has a deal. Their teen burger is only $3.50. It's pretty good burger. A new A&W just opened up right next to the Pizza at Broadview and Danforth. Parking might be a little annoying, but it's right there. Yeah, it's $3.50 for them. But yeah, it's like literally right next door to the Pizza. They got a park on Broadview. Yeah, you don't want to get out of the car, so. I don't know, man. Oh, boy. I don't know. What are you saying tomorrow? Do you know? Well, so what me and Frank are doing, because Frank told me I can't see Infinity War until we see Black Panther, because neither of us have seen it. So we're gonna go see Black Panther in the evening, and then try and hope we can sneak into Infinity War after that. No, that's why we're gonna go see Black Panther and sneak in. Like, we're not gonna check out. We're gonna stay and like loiter around, hide in the bathroom or something. No, we'll be the fucking first ones in the theater because we'll already be past checkout. All the people that are lining up to hand their tickets in, we're gonna leave Black Panther. Still, we're gonna be behind the threshold, so we can fucking go in the doors as soon as they're open without even tickets. Black Panther? Black Panther's been out for like a month. Probably normal. Like, fucking, you remember Teddy? Teddy was inviting me to go see it tonight, but I promised Frank I'd see it with him. Frank said we have to see Black Panther before we see it. Yeah, I know. We were initially gonna wait till Tuesday, but we're definitely seeing Black Panther tomorrow, and we're gonna sneak into Infinity War if we can. Fucking defendant will go into a theater and lock the door behind us. I know, that's not last Alrighty. Oh, down by the bay. Oh, you're in your fight. Oh, I'm in my game. I'm not even in your game. Wait, what? But I got stuff showing up on my map that shouldn't. Oh wait. Yeah, you might be screwed because you're like mid-fight. The thing is yeah, remember the ghosts, a lot of the ghosts, they only take one shot. So be really careful about holding down your trigger, because if you run out of ammo, then you're really fucked. And if you get her to yeah, there's like a halfway checkpoint.
One question, one answer. Simple. So, Eli's dead, Jacob's dead, and you're still standing. Don't understand the way the universe works sometimes. Maybe we're not supposed to.
Oh my god, I missed Mother India.
This swindler here ran security up at the chalet. Lucky for us, he wasn't that good at his job and wound up in my kiddie pool.
No.
Seems the place is being used as a training ground for the Chosen. If you've seen them in action, you know how ruthless they are. You know what Jacob taught him to use for target practice? Live bodies. gets their first kill, Jim.
Oh, if she's still in the middle, then you just gotta kind of unload on her. But it's when the fucking all of them, she starts to spawn her along the side, like 8 of them.
And they need to be put down like the dogs they are. So you're gonna head up to that chalet.
If you want to quit the mission and then I rejoin you, we'll probably still be able to just start right at the beginning of the fight.
And then we're gonna watch that whole fucking
Options.
place turn into a smoldering heap of ash. Sound good to you?
No, it's not pad in the middle. It's the options, and then there'll probably be like a quit current mission or something. Glitch in the Matrix. I loved that, well, I don't want to spoil John Wick for people that haven't seen it. But I don't know if I know you have, because you've been talking about killing people with a pencil for a while, but I'm not sure if Adam has. Okay, let me go to my online. Don't be honest. Don't do that. If I tell you that I always lie, am I telling the truth? Or something? You get the idea. Well, yeah. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night?
USA when it comes to sticking a flag in the ground and shouting, "Freak show's about to begin." God, I do love this country.
Kyle, can you invite me now, or still no? Sorry. And when you go to when you go to the when you press the middle button in the console and you go to the online tab, and there's the invite friends, what does it tell you? I'm fighting her real good. Do you have any perk points you can spend? No? Well, there's sort of a checkpoint, but you might have already reached it.
Oh, crap! Off to the races,
It'll get easier if she's still doing the like whole the ghost, like the ring of ghosts thing. Then that's like the tricky part. But then there'll be a point where she'll just stay in the middle, and then you just kind of gotta unload on her. But the problem is that you also have to watch out for the angels. I don't know. There's really like no get rich quick scheme for it. Kind of just.
Watch me get my move on.
They're down there now!
job. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about using explosives. Yeah, that'll fuck her up. Yeah, fucking... You're using a sniper for that fight? I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you gotta like fight some people. Basically, don't let the whole alarms and people running make you feel like you have to quickly turn the valves, because you don't. So it's better to make sure that you've killed people and then turn them instead of like rushing to try and turn them. Yeah, press your middle console. Oh, okay. Enjoy watching her drown. You've earned it, and then we'll figure it out.
That was a blast.
Ooh-wee. Press your middle console. And then the second to last tab, online. Wait, what? You can't go next to that to challenges? That's weird. No, but no, you gotta be careful though. Like, for example, if you take the King card at Broadview and you don't pay, they'll act like they don't give a shit, and then there'll be fucking TTC rent-a-cops with bulletproof vests waiting for you with your proof of payment. Yeah. Uh-huh. $3.25. Have you been paying 50 cents more each time? Oh, it's a pay what you can system. I'm gonna give you change that looks roughly like what you want, and then. Oh, I remember those fucked me years ago when I was seeing this girl in Mississauga, and you have to like pay double transit fees. And Mississauga for years now has had those coin counting machines in their buses. And I'm a fucking wearing baggy clothing from Toronto. I didn't expect your machines to actually count my money. I'm like, fuck.
My dad don't like to
And, well, there's cutting pennies, and there's also this peeling your tickets in half. It's the size. The weight probably was roughly the same too, but yeah. There's that, and then there's peeling your tickets in half and then kind of folding a corner so they don't flip over. Fucking just the amount of trouble people go through to just refuse to fucking pay.
I used to play RPGs, now I shoot an RPG. You bet I'm level up to that ass. Sharesies.
Oh, that's okay. So it's like a day pass for like a fraction of the day.
Well, I don't think they like
Nah, we'd rather dump billions of dollars into fucking Presto that shits the bed for the first half a year that it's out. So I hated it because when they initially rolled it out and then the TTC decided they were going to stop implementing it until the Presto company figured out the problems in their software. But the way the Presto work is, say if your adult fee is $3.25, but your Presto card only has like $3.10, it'll let you slide sometimes. So it's kind of iffy, and once the system's implemented, it's okay, but fuck. What now? So that's not bad news, that's good news. No, so what that means is that now you can jailbreak the Switch. That's bad news for them, great news for us.
Heard that from the monkeys. Don't ask how to talk.
Yeah, like that happens to almost like every Nintendo device. Like I remember like pretty much every Game Boy since the dawn of time where you used to have to buy like this hard thing that you would insert into your Game Boy and insert your game into that Game Boy, and it's like a Game Shark, where that was like the first way of hacking like Pokemon and shit like that. But now as times have gone on, like all DS's it used to be you'd have to insert this like additional cartridge and then you insert that, and then for a long time then you would just essentially jailbreak your DS and you'd use what's called an R4 chip, and the R4 chip will be the size of the game cartridge but with a USB slot into it, and that USB slot you put into your computer, you fucking download all the emulators and the ROMs, or sorry, just the emulators, and then you plug that into your game, and then you turn on your Game Boy and you have a list of like 100 of new releases. So now that that's reached the Switch, is good news for us, but people will abuse the shit and steal the shit out of Nintendo and then wonder why they can't afford to release new titles. It's like, well... yeah, you're talking to a guy that remembers I used LimeWire to download LimeWire Pro, and then I would use that to download all my music. I guess... the day of where people just didn't care about the damage they were doing to their computers. No, but he beat her though. Now he's just got to do the whole. You'll be all right. Once you make it out, you're done, and you've liberated that section. You just got to turn some valves, blow up a thing or two. Well, don't rush though. If you rush instead of killing people, you'll get fucked.
Hey, bud. That's the speed.
Did you guys hear Donald Trump came out of the closet?
Racket, make these peggy tattoos look like toddler scribblings, man.
No.
Interested if you tap those
I just
movies for you.
felt like starting up conversation by saying something wild. No base to it whatsoever. Pretty case like Kanye's whole thing is
Hey, girl.
yeah, I can for sure see that. But I saw this post where it's like people have to stop calling Kanye bipolar because my episodes don't turn me into a Republican. And it's like, oh yeah.
Can we all agree to never use the word discharge when we're talking
It's true. Like he's a narcissist. He's not bipolar. He's just yeah. It's not a mental disease. Well, he thrives off of controversy.
Who knows what kind of replacement parts are around anymore.
Oh my god, yeah. Like Beyonce's definitely kept Jay-Z in line. Because she's like, listen, I'm not just riding off your coattails. I got my own reputation to like uphold. So if you fuck around, I'm out of here. Yeah. She'll be out of there so fast. No, that's what he's saying is that... Wait, holy fuck, this is a fucking alpha moose. This thing's fucking huge. Well, because you have to finish your thing. But I have this mission where I need to get 4 road kills with things with horns. And I tried to ram into this moose, but it was bigger than average, and I didn't do shit to it on an ATV. Okay, I guess I lost that battle. No, okay, so there's the judge moose, which is a mission, but then there's literally it's called an alpha moose. Like I don't know if you can see my my stream, but you'll bump into it and it's just significantly bigger than the other moose. Can you see my stream at the moment, or? Fine, don't be so rude about it. Hey guys, it's Sam here again, and today we're playing Far Cry with a bunch of jaded assholes that don't support local talent. Is it? Oh, I guess, is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft? Well, I mentioned that they have their like Toronto headquarters is right next to like Indie's the storage facility that Indie uses. It looks like this like rundown warehouse, but then it's right next to this yeah, and it's right next to this storage facility, and there's like a bunch of nice cars outside of what it looks like an abandoned building.
Eyes open. There's choppers in the area. Place is a goddamn fortress.
If our ancestors could see us now, they would be ashamed. They'd be
Hurry's on the move.
MAGA.
Off to the races, Migos!
He'll fucking, I don't know, man. Like, there's another post where he's like, Kanye said how people have to stop living in the past, and the response was, the past is the only reason people have an excuse to fuck with you, man. Don't, like, yeah, like, your, like, Jesus Walk album is the only reason we justify acknowledging you. Like, don't hate on it too hard. Oh my god, I'm getting fucked up. Okay, so that's the second time you've said that since we've been on chat. What 25-year-old virgin have you recently encountered that just set you off. Huh? Oh, he was a 25-year-old virgin? But...
Looks like you got him. Set the charges and finish this with fireworks. Weedy put a little extra kick in them. So.
Oh. Like, I had a feeling that it was a result of mental instability instead of terrorist. Okay, so... No, he's just... So there's a subreddit called Reddit Nice Guys, and all the posts are guys that think they're, like, being sweethearts, but it's like, basically, they get rejected and like, well, you're a fucking slut anyways. You're just gonna burn in hell, or it's a bunch of, like, I don't know why you're with that asshole. He's only with you for your pussy. Like, they just snap. And it's just... It's all these guys that think they're coming... Yeah, you get the idea of just these idiots that... Oh my god.
They would be sickened, and they would be angry. We have forgotten where we came from. We have forgotten who
Fucking
we
people,
are.
man.
No longer.
Like, you can... If you're at that point, you can pay for someone to pretend they care about you for about an hour at a time. Like, it might save your life. Yeah. And if you want to just cry and talk with them, that's fine too. But don't make it everybody else's problem. Holy fuck.
I got to get over there.
The world has become soft.
So, like, since my relationship ended, I've been a little more active on Tinder lately, and I'm not embarrassed to say it, I'll face up to it. But the problem with a lot of guys on Tinder is that they've been single for so long, they have such a one-track mind where they just assume that because they're on this dating website that the women, like, owe them to hook up with them, and as long as they say that they're down, that it's just going to happen. But it's like, if you just actually just chatted and got to know this girl, she probably would have no problem meeting up with you and maybe hooking up. But if you start to throw it out there right away, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. And they build everything up to be so much that they just fuck themselves. And the problem is that they've been single for so long, so they don't know how to talk to women. And because they've been single for so long and they don't know how to talk to women, they don't get to learn because they just fuck it up so early by just... I don't know, like, it's... Oh, yeah, I'm so glad that... Like, I pretend like I'm above it, but realistically what it was I got banned for not using my real name. And that kind of helped me get away from it. And then I just never went back. Like, my Facebook username was no ID. They sent me a message saying it's been drawn to our attention that you're not using your real name. So I said, okay, fine. My real name is Mark Zuckerberg. Here's a picture of my ID. And I sent in a picture of Pikachu. And then I never got my account back. Surprise, surprise. But it's whatever. Yeah, they probably fucking... Lack of social media probably saved my life. Oh, shit. Like, I know the way that I am, and I know that whole everybody has to post pictures of their life being amazing all the time thing. It just wouldn't be good for me.
Ain't that a pretty sight?
No, yeah, like, I've met up with, like, 2 or 3 girls off the website recently, and I just kind of, like, laugh with them and joke with them about the horror stories that they get. And, like, they'll open up their messages while I'm with them, and it's just no... These guys are just screwing themselves over. And it's also because it's so... the people that you approach are so easily accessible, they figure, I'm going to just be very aggressive, shoot my shot, and if it doesn't work, on to the next one. But with that mind state, none of them fucking work. Like, invest some time, get to know the person, and you'd be surprised. Yeah, like, if you're opening messages, sit on my face, and then she blocks you, it's not your fault. Like... I'm sorry, I'm like triggered by it. Like, I have this whole rant about it. Yeah, like... Yeah, so like I said, is take your time, make sure to take out the people, don't rush for the valves. Because that's how you get shot in the back and you have to start again. you guys need to you choose your weapons for situations. Like you can't like Adam, you're running around with a bow and a 50 cal. It's like they're both sort of stealth long range weapons. You should kind of pick one. Well, the bow you can unlock. You get like explosive arrows and like incendiary arrows and stuff. It can get okay. But I showed you the space gun I'm using. You should always have that. It's like a one-shot kill shotgun with infinite ammo. So you kind of always want to have that on your wheel. Yeah, machine gun ammo can be harder to find though. Like it takes out heavies a lot easier. But yeah, for your perks, you definitely want to get the yeah. Yeah, for the perks though, you definitely want to get the health boosts as often as you can, and the ones that unlock your extra weapon slots as early as you can. And then the like reduced sway and stuff. Oh yeah. Like now I'm at the point where the perk points I spend are just on stuff that I just don't have, not stuff I need. Like yeah, but my game's glitched. I can't fucking find the cheeseburger mission, which pisses me off. You just throw a remote. If you throw like a proximity mine or something, it'll probably blow them all up in one. You have? Can you craft them? Yeah. So open up your wheel, and if you can craft them, you hold triangle, and you should be able to make them. But I'm not sure if you need a perk to be able to do that. But you have like 3 different explosive slots. Like there'll be the mines, and the Molotov. Then there'll be the throwing knife, smoke grenade, bait, which is useless, and then grenade, dynamite, and pipe bomb. And like, or you can probably just start shooting them, but if you're too close, you'll get fucked up. Alright, I'll be right back 1 sec. You finish it, Kyle, or? My buddy is on his way over with the intentions of playing Fortnite. So we'd have a squad of 4 if you guys want to join us, but otherwise you guys can kind of... You're both at the same part in the Far Cry story, so you can do that if you want it. Well, yeah, we can... No problem. Yeah, so if you guys want to join us, we'll have a squad of 4, or... What the fuck? Well, I signed up for the manual labor, so I'll happily drink that too for it. Probably gonna be a lot of... Well, I guess I have no idea what the place is gonna look like, but set yourselves up. There won't be any furniture set up really, or... Have you, spoken to your internet service provider about, it's already set up over there? Nice. So, wait, is the person that lives there technically racking up your bandwidth at the moment? Okay. And that's not, that's not Tuesday, or is that like Monday, or? Okay, so your internet will kick in at 5. Alright, cool. That's good. That's like the one thing that people kick themselves for not thinking about is they move in and they just have like no internet, TV and stuff, and I'm like, oh fuck. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just know some people, like I've heard, they're like, oh, I just moved in, I haven't set up my internet yet or something. But these are people that are moving from like their household with their parents, so they're not canceling previous services, they just need to establish their own. It's different. I know. Oh, I literally just buzzed my friend up and I didn't answer the front door. 1 second. Oh, yeah. Pardon me? No, I haven't had headphones on. Yes. I kind of have it. Do you have the like the base? No, yeah, you don't shit. Yeah, it's on the table there. The cord's kind of fucked up, but yeah, it works. Should work. I don't know why it works, but it works. The wire's like threaded, but it's not.
Okay, I got a round of Fortnite.
Just playing Far Cry with some friends of mine, but they'll play at least one round of Fortnite with us, so we'll have a squad of 4 for at least one game or 2.
Oh, that's not. Oh, I'm sure they'll play one. Yeah.
You guys will play 1 or 2 depending on how the games go. It's fine.
Yeah, I see how fast they are.
Alright, I just gotta turn on my
oh, I'm done, bro.
my guest TV.
Graduated.
Oh, that's what that was?
What was that?
You graduated today, or?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Do the shirt I wear to work.
Kyle.
Well, maybe.
And jeans.
Dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
Oh, buddy, if that was the case, I'd be in fucking pajamas all day. I want to be retired.
I guess.
That's the job I want.
It doesn't quite work like that.
No, it doesn't.
No, you have to dress like